Yo, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Alright, good. So, like, okay, I can just go do this. Alright, cool. Stuff's to my viewers, yeah. I saw you got a mount recently, Nixie. I forgot even which one it was. Oh, the Marrowfang one. I might try to farm that today. Can anybody summon Geiger for me? Did you end up getting the Tazavesh mount? No, we're gonna get it today. Yeah, I just need one person to summon his bitch ass. This fat fuck. Okay, if you need, I just need one person. Can you upgrade these like Jythus and all the other ones to max level with the currency you get? Why don't you summon? Because it's easier for me to get somebody else to do it for me, because then if I want to summon it takes effort and time, and I don't want to spend effort and time. I just want somebody to summon it for me. I'm a lazy bitch. No way, congrats on family. Thank you, man. Just summon whenever you're good, bro. Yeah, he can do it. I'm gonna do more summons after this. I might as well just get them all out of the way right now. Oh my god, bro! Like, why would you give me that? That is fucked up. They should not have given me that. That was fucked up. Here, let me I'm gonna get on another character real quick and try and summon him again. After all the hate steroids, people come back to WoW. I never thought that I would, everybody else was talking about me quitting WoW. I never said I was gonna quit WoW. This was fan fiction. Yeah, I never said that shit. Why the fuck would I quit WoW? So sweet chase from... No, I actually don't know where they came from. No, they were Jeffs. I don't know where they went. Okay. Let's do it again. You can summon again whenever you're ready. Okay, I'll get it next time, 100%. I'm not worried. Okay, I've got one more character besides my warrior. Why'd you rename Crack Monkey? They made me change the name. Blizzard did. I mean, I didn't think there was anything wrong with the name, but I mean, like, it is technically, like, it's a drug reference. I mean, it is a drug reference, so I get it, but it's just dumb. Okay, let's do it again. Here we go, boys. Easiest mount of my life. Wait, what? Why does he not have the thing over his... Oh, never mind. Okay, now he does. I got, I think, one more to do. Okay, I'll go over to my warrior. Did you see the new Zackrawrr customization options? I don't know. When are they going to remove the cooldowns on toys that aren't grief material, like fiery wings, etc.? I think what they should do, and like maybe this is an unpopular opinion, I think they should disable toys in like raids and like dungeons. I think just disable them. I guess I'll go and do this on my warrior now. Just dungeons, raid, please keep in raids. No, I think the opposite. Because like raids are like, it's so annoying, man. It's so annoying. Like you have people that like put on toys and there's like all this extra clutter in the arena and like in the raid during the fight. Like it's just so annoying. Running for my plus 20 weapon, wish me luck. Oh, you just get it, man. Open world should be fair game. Yeah, of course. If this you can't do an open world, when would you be able to ever even be able to do it? Can we get mailbox at least? Yeah, definitely.
Strength means everything to the Maldraxi. Prove that none
Randomly smart play in the arena. Yeah, I hate that stuff. Like I don't have a sense of humor for that shit. I just think it's annoying. I'm a fucking angry bald old man. That shit happens to me, I'm pissed. I probably should try to kill this guy again. Oh, collector caches pack. That's like I craft that, don't I? I'll check after this. What's this? Iron filler. I guess I'll kill this guy real quick. Give me a second, guys. Use the shield. Where's the bomb? Addicted to the grind. I'm just addicted to winning, man. That's all. Just addicted to winning. I'm about to get this mount, watch. What talents would you like for warriors in Dragonflight? Alright, you can start. Let's see, what talents would I want? Second wind from Mop? Yeah.
We're open for business.
Odin's Fury. Yeah, Odin's Fury would be cool. I also liked in Wrath where like if you Thunderclap would hit everything and it would apply rend and like deep wounds to them. I thought that was really cool. Shockwave. I actually really like Shockwave. I think Shockwave's such a cool ability. That's all my characters, unfortunately. If you want to help me kill this guy, you can. I'm gonna get his ass. Damn, this dick sucker got a lot of health. Oh my god, he got a lot of health. Deathwish is a PvE talent? No, I don't think so. I think it's annoying to use. I think Deathwish is a gimmick talent. Like, you should never like want to use Deathwish. It's only something that like Bajira should use for like his videos, you know? Like that's it. Like if it's ever anything more than that, it's probably fucking annoying. Twilight Devastation in the tree? Yeah, I mean, I'd love Twilight Devastation, but like, it's just that you're probably never gonna have that. I mean, for obvious reasons, you know? Whirlwind's so trash right now. Well, the problem is like Whirlwind has no CD, so it has to be trash, or you'd just be able to spam it forever. Like, I think they should make Meat Cleaver baseline. I think Whirlwind should do more damage the more targets it hits. Thank you. Damn, there's a lot of these I gotta do, huh? Holy fuck. Summon Visectus at the Abomination Factory. Okay. I think it's too late to start playing WoW. People say that every day. I mean, the truth is, like, I mean, like, yeah, to an extent, like, there's gonna be things that you won't have, but it's not a large extent, and like, there's always gonna, there's like things that everybody doesn't have. Like, you're never gonna have everything. Like, I'm never gonna have everything. It's like a matter of degree. Get out of here. What did I get? Nice. I got the item, I think. Let me go check and see what's over here. Visectus. Who the fuck is Visectus?
Strike them down first and put an end to their threat.
What's your study on showing fame cause person to become a narcissist? I don't know. I don't really care. Like, I think anybody, like, people get really fixated about, like, making judgments about content creators or other people. It's just, I think it's just mental illness. Let's see. So what do I need to do here? Connector cact. Okay, all right. Let's buy this right here. Okay, I made that. Great. I need dark parchment. Let me go buy that.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least
Like, my advice to anybody who gets like really wrapped up in that stuff and like trying to like determine whether like a streamer or somebody like that is a narcissist, like I think that that person should like look inside themselves and like think to themselves, like figure out like why does this matter to you. And I think that's a pretty important thing. Okay, so it's gonna have a character with your name slightly different. I don't know what to feel. Oh, people scamming under my name. Well, I mean they're stupid. I mean that's the thing is, like, I don't really feel bad if somebody gets scammed like that. Revered with Stitch Masters. No, I don't. Airtra. Revered, and this is, oh wow. This is 30,000 anima. Oh my god. That's insane.
May your foes
That'd take almost 2 hours to farm. Anima conductor channel to House of Contracts and the Geiger amount won't drop. Are you sure if that's true that you have to have the anima channeled to House of Constructs? Because I never heard that before. If so, I'll have to try it out. The 750 takes forever. No, I had to do it? Okay, I'll do that every time then. So, how do I summon Visectus? Is it possible for me to summon something called Visectus?
We're open for business.
Well, it's not there. You guys say it takes cloth, but like, oh, it's the, oh my god. Wait, what the fuck? Oh my god. My fucking keyboard, my space bar is messed up. Did you see the whack DMCA claim on Lo-Fi Girl? Yeah, I saw a little bit of it. So how do I
Has your weapon found a target today?
how do I feed him?
The cycle has brought you to.
Must the rabble be so needy?
Let me see.
inspection.
Oh fuck, maybe it's not. Do I need level 5? I need anim conductor? Okay. I'm just gonna level up all these once.
Reach out, and all of these have been battle tested.
Actually, how long did those
My
take?
arsenal is yours.
Okay, an hour. That's no big deal.
Accept nothing.
Loktar
Important matters
For
remain at
breakfast.
hand,
for
Mawalker.
Akkarak. Strength comes from the
Okay.
heart.
Strife comes up. We cannot hope to hold a seat without a necropolis. So we shall
Let me get on my
cease
other
from our
character
foes.
and do some of the runs. I'm gonna do it on, I guess, my DK. My DK is best geared. You don't have level 1 constructions on your main? Well, why would I? I thought I didn't need that. Jack Thier can have big muscles, multiple body types. I'll look at it tomorrow. Okay. So let me go back over to, where's my Orbos? Okay. Dude, I need to find out what I'm gonna do with like all this stuff. I always have like so much gear like randomly. Dragonflight can't come soon enough, man. I hope so. I mean, like, I hope it comes out. I hope it's good. I mean, like, as I said, I think that there are just so many people nowadays that are so like invested in the game not doing well because they're like not happy with the state of the game or not happy, which is like I think that a lot of the things that people are not happy about WoW with, like, it's fair. Like it's definitely fair.
Well, friend of the Grummles.
Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can put some of this stuff in my reagent bank.
Everything is
Oh,
negotiable.
how is this shit full? How is this shit full? How is every bank full? Oh my god. That's enough for who cares? Doesn't matter. Let's go. There are just so many different reagents. Yeah, I know. Throw out fucking TBC leathers? Well, I might need it if I want to craft something. That's why I don't want to throw them away.
The Necrolords march on the altar of domination. Join us and lead the charge.
Okay. Let's go. Who the hell are these assholes? Oh, is it a situation? Make a group. Kill these things. Invite me? Yeah, I'll invite people. Because I can't kill this guy solo. I mean, I might be able to, but it'd take like forever. This character is not that good. Because it's not showing up that it's like Tormentors of Torghast. I'm not gonna invite anybody else because I need to do the dungeon after this. June, take the invite, bro. Okay, just start killing these. Come on. Oh, you suck too. Okay, never mind. We probably take on this dude right here. Let's go, man. Let's go, bro. Me and you. Me and you. Me and you. Come on. Listen, Dragonfly Post and Valve. I'm gonna look at all that stuff tomorrow whenever I go live. Tomorrow's probably gonna be a big WoW day. Why? It could be the alpha. And we're also gonna do the first ever Horde and Alliance transmog comp. E or NA? We'll do NA first. So like, where's the boss? Cause we killed all the guys. Like, where's the fucking boss? The actual event isn't up? Like, wait, what the fuck? What do you mean it's not up? It's bugged? So I just got you guys here for nothing? Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna do this, this event here, if anybody wants to come do it with me. This is so dumb. Did you do Anzu run yet? Anzu? Bro, I got that mount years ago.
Blood and thunder. Always ready for battle. Even here. Meet me in Partition Hold when you are done.
Okay.
The Mossborn tremble at our might. Blood and thunder!
Do not forsake.
I think I have to go and kill, like, these things, right? Then I take them to this guy. I actually really like the way Frost DK plays. I've always been a fan. Okay, let's go take this back over there. Frost Breath's amazing. Like the Breath of Sindragosa or whatever? I never really used that. Do you think Blizzard's had enough time to throw the alpha? Isn't it too early? No, not really. I think a lot of people, like, we don't really know. As I said, I think there could be a good chance that the alpha comes out and the game's got a lot of stuff done. Because, like, I think people really underestimated how much time Blizzard put into, like, micro-balancing all the systems. Because I think that's really what happened, is, like, Blizzard spent so much time micro-balancing systems that they just ran out of, they would run out of time to actually even develop the game itself. I'll go get the other one. Why is it not working? Oh, here we go. All right. I hope the story of Dragonflight is good. I think it will be, because like a big problem that WoW has, like this is just straight up what the reality is. Like Blizzard, like they kind of got fucked because they got like they had to, like the story for WoW basically it got like it's like they had to rewrite it halfway through. Like, I mean, whenever you think about like all, and like again, this isn't really our problem as like customers. Like it's not like we don't have like a responsibility to care about what happens at the company. Like I don't agree with that at all. But I think it is also like it's important to take into consideration like why things happen. And I think it makes a lot of sense whenever you think about Jesus Christ, this little fucking bug, man, this little fucking bug. I'm trying to, I got his bitch ass. So anyway, what was I saying? How close to Veilstrider are you? Not very close. So many missed opportunities from the story. Exactly, and so like, but I'll wait and see what happens with Shadowlands, because like they said Shadowlands is the point where like they have pretty much like narrative control over what happens in the story. Right? Like it's like this is their story entirely. And I do think that, for example, like all of the prologue stuff from Shadowlands has been good. I think that it's been like genuine high quality like narrative. Turn the music down? Is the music loud? I don't know if it is or not. It's hard really for me to say because like I hear myself through my headphones. Yeah, well now it's a little bit better. It's the Noozer's baby. Is it too late for an abortion? Yeah. I don't know, man. Like I hope it's good, and like if it's not good, it's gonna suck, but I mean, you just keep hoping that the game will be good. Like, I don't have, like, a big... Like, I'm invested in it, but, like, I'm not emotionally involved to the point where, like, my brain is not working. Like, I want the game to be good, but, I mean, shit. Who knows if that's gonna happen. If the story ends up sucking, I'll just take a break until it ends up being good. Yeah. I'm enjoying them all. I will be when I'm done with it. I feel like one of the problems is like the, there's like a bunch of items in the game that take way too long to farm. Like for example, like this sword off this guy. He never drops the sword. Like, I've killed this guy like 20 times, he doesn't drop the sword. Like, he should just have like a 30% chance to drop the sword. There's no reason for it to be like just super low drop rate. Like, there's no purpose for it. It's like it's unnecessarily grindy. Pity system? No, I know. It should just have a higher drop rate on baseline. Commander Maldemort. Let's go kill Commander Maldemort. I'm gonna go get this guy over here too.
Did my brother send you?
Kill that guy afterwards too. I just want account-wide rep. I don't really care a lot about account-wide rep, but I only play one character. I think they should just make everything account-wide. Let's go kill this dick sucker over here too. What do you think about time not being the most important currency in WoW anymore? I think that's more of a interaction of the, that's more like gaming in general, because like classic WoW, that wasn't the case either. I mean, think about how many people in classic WoW would just like buy gold and like buy carries and stuff like that. The reality is like gaming has just changed a lot in general. Like it's not just WoW, it's everything. So people don't want to count wide rep. Well, the only people that don't want to count wide rep are people that, like, I think that like it is a bad, it's stupid for the lore. Like it's 100% stupid for the lore that like you have a count wide rep. But I don't really care about lore if it makes the game worse.
My blade is always ready.
Let's go up this way, let's be faster. Is it people who hated account-wide mounts? Yeah, it's like account-wide mounts were a good thing too.
I look forward to working with you.
And like you're right, there is like a certain little like cool thing with like each character has earned its own like special mount. But
How goes the fight?
yeah,
In the name of the fight.
I just, it's not that big of a deal to me, man. Let's pull these guys in. I don't know if we get credit if we kill them inside of here or not. Let's find out. Yeah, we do. Nice. Grip this one in too. Big Dicket, let's go. Kill them all. Grip everything together. Easy GG. Alright, we gotta go talk to our, like, Draka or some shit. I'm gonna do this again on my other two characters until I get the mount from this one. Because I completed everything else here, I just need the mount. Oh fuck. Oh, I forgot to blow my horn. Oh. WoW G is mad you aren't playing OG again? Oh, fucking Final Fantasy? Yeah, I'll play it again. I mean, people get mad about anything I do. Like, if I play WoW, they're mad I'm not playing Final Fantasy. If I play Final Fantasy, they're mad I'm not playing WoW. It's like, or Lost Ark, or like something else, right? OG, other game. Alright, let's get it done. Beat his dick off, boys, let's go. Oh my god, we got Army of the Dead up in this bitch. What's the worst thing to play WoW, dude? Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, shit. I better get the mount here. You think New World has nothing to offer? New World's a good game for a lot of things, but they just need to have a better end game, and they need to have a new way to inject people into the game. Also, like, there needs to be like more things that like players can do with each other that are out in the world. Alright, let's get it done. Give me the mount. What do you think hate towards Final Fantasy is insane? I think that... Why do people hate on Final Fantasy a lot? I don't think it's really that complicated. So, some people hate on Final Fantasy because they don't like weebs, right? It's just like a categorical thing. Other people hate on Final Fantasy because they think that it has like weird like pedo stuff with like Lalafels. I think those are probably like also still like these are like these are like single digit percentages of Final Fantasy haters. Like this isn't what most people think. Okay, here we go. Give me the mount. No,
brothers and sisters.
I got the mount? Man, fuck off, bitch. So are the Shadehounds up now? Is Shadehounds up now or not? No, next reset. Okay. Hearth out. Most people hit. Yeah, I think most people don't like it because, I mean, there are some cringy things about Final Fantasy where, like, you can't comment on somebody's DPS. Like, that's, like, a lot different than, like, Warcraft. Let me do it on this character, too. I'm just gonna do it on all my characters, get it done. Did you check that Ubisoft pulled out a game from Steam and people can't even use it anymore? Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but if a game is no longer provided officially by the studio that is making it, isn't it literally legal to emulate and play the game pirated? No, it's not. It's only morally okay. Wait a second, actually... Oh. It's only legal if they no longer own the copyright on it. I didn't know that. Let's see. Yeah, let's go over to the mall again. I'll make another group if you guys want to kill this stuff again. I'll head over there in a second. In my opinion, like, if you pirate a game and it's a 24 people, right? Okay.
Tell me what you see.
If you're pirating a game and the game is not available, I don't think anything's wrong with that. Because like the thing is, like, whenever you're like, I would view like intellectual property theft, piracy. Piracy is at its worst whenever people are downloading something for free that is available for money. Like, that's the bad type of piracy. Is whenever like somebody has something out for money and you would have bought it, but you didn't buy it and you downloaded it for free through like some third-party website. That's bad, because if everybody did that, then you'd never have content because it would never make any money, right? Piracy is basically a 90% availability problem. I don't entirely agree with piracy being a 90% availability problem. I think it's a 30% availability problem. I think there's a lot of people that, let me delist us, they pirate things because it's cheaper and it's free. It's not complicated. Yeah, like they don't care about like the ethics of it. They don't care about like, oh, what does this mean for the world? That's all irrelevant. They just do it because there's a low chance of getting caught, and they get things that they would have to pay money for free.
Many lucky doos you like.
There's no chance of getting caught? There's always a chance, but it's very low. Companies exploit customers to the max, so I pirate to the max? No, I don't agree with that. I think that's silly. I think that you pirate because it's free, and you use the companies exploiting as an excuse to morally justify it. What the hell? Why does this not pop up for me? What have I not done? Korthia intro? Let me go talk to Bolvar and do the skip. Yeah, I've got Fallen Charger. Okay. Oh, I wasn't supposed to go up here. Okay. Let's see. We'll go talk to Bolvard.
Whatever comes.
That's not.
Trust in Lazarus.
It doesn't work now.
Hear the words of the
We
Arbiter.
all have a duty to fulfill.
What the fuck? What have I not done? Check Korthia. So I'll go to Korthia, maybe? Oh, it's over there. Portal? What portal? Yeah, what portal are you talking about? Okay, so
There is much to be done.
a united effort.
I remember you.
That's not it.
I will listen for now.
A united
I
effort.
will aid you as best I can.
Okay. Alright, let me pick that quest
I
up.
fear darker days are to come. There is much to be done.
I see. Okay, let me actually make some space in my quest log. Mount Hygel. Oh, I might want to do that sometime. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. If a TV is too expensive, do you steal it? I mean, if you can, yeah, like, why not? But the thing is, like, as I said, piracy is not... It depends on if you can get away with it, right? I mean, if you can get away, if you get a free TV... I think that, like, if you provided somebody a situation where you could get a free TV, there was a it was like a 0.1% chance of getting in trouble for it, and it was free, and all you had to do was click a button, you have a TV in your house, I think most people would probably do it. I think most people would. Sign me up? Yeah, definitely. The difference also with like that versus piracy is that piracy is like there's no scarcity. Like theoretically, every single person in the world could have something downloaded onto their computer. Yeah, so there's no, like, for example, like whenever you buy a TV, like there's never a time where somebody who, like, there's never a time where you can like say that, oh well, if you couldn't buy this TV, or sorry, if you couldn't steal this TV, you wouldn't have bought it. And like it doesn't really make sense to say that whenever you can just make another TV infinitely, right? In the same way that like you can with music or like files. Scarcity does exist. Well, no, the scarcity is different. Like, there's no scarcity of a file. Like, if you can copy a file and you can give it to somebody else, there's no reason that you can't do that a billion times. Theoretically. Okay, let's try and get them out this time.
The blade sword. Strength and iron.
Just give me the mount, give me the mount, give me the mount.
Be in perdition hold when you are done. The Mothworm tremble at our might.
Alright, this one's the annoying one. It's over here. They'll eventually die. It's like some of the NFTs. Yeah, exactly. But it wouldn't be a scope of reality to reach that. Yeah, exactly. That's really why they invented the blockchain, to manufacture scarcity in digital place. Yeah, but like nobody really cares about like manufactured scarcity. It's not like this is some sort of like the only people that care about manufactured scarcity with like a digital product are people that have money to gain in it. Like any normal person doesn't care about it at all. They just think it's stupid. In piracy, your moral compass serious issues, people justify it by claiming on low standards. No, the thing is, like, I don't think that there's ever really a justification to like pirate something other than I want it. That's it. That's the justification. Oh, why'd you pirate this thing? Because I want it. Okay. Well, oh, I have to go. All right, let me go get this one too. I didn't realize we could do multiples at a time. That'll be helpful if I have to do it again. Not a huge issue for games anymore. As soon as most games going online. If you pirate something, you're usually not in the place to buy it. I don't know. I think there's still like a tremendous amount of people that just pirate something because it's cheaper. Go look at people who, after having their Photoshop discs and copy revoked because Adobe instituted a subscription, now see it differently. Well, the thing is, like, is it their right to dictate how other people use their products? Like, how much, like, and this is like about copyright in general, right? How much of a right does somebody have to control the extent in which a person can interface and use their products? Because to me, I think pretty much not at all. I think that once you buy something, it's no longer your thing anymore. It's their thing. And it's like it's no longer your problem, it's not your issue. You know, you're down the road. So like I would agree if there was like a subscription and the subscription was like, oh yeah, you have to pay this amount of money for like customer service or something like that. I think like I find that to be kind of shitty, but I would have I would say like that's not really that bad. But whenever it's just like, yeah, it's a subscription and you have to pay for it or you can't use this product, like I think that if that happened, they should just like lock the version that you have and like just let you only use that version and not download updates. So I think that paying for like an updated version of something, like buying Windows, you know, 11 instead of Windows 10 or something like that, it's not that I don't think that's super unreasonable. Come tag this guy. Technically you never own the property or your house. Yeah, I mean, but like you pretty much do. Like I think that this is like you're talking about like eminent domain, right? So I don't agree that that's the same thing. Okay, so we have to go do this one, and we should be done. This one's actually pretty fast, as long as everybody gets the little souls.
My blade is always ready.
But yeah, I think that's like another thing where heated seats and wheel monthly subscription feature already installed in the car. But it's not accessible unless a subscription. They're testing it in Korea. Yeah, well the thing is, like, it's up to the government to enforce these things. Because, like, for example, like, so there'll be a way to jailbreak it. Like, there's always a way to jailbreak stuff like that. So, like, if you jailbreak it and the company sues you or, you know, anything like that, like, suing somebody or something like this is not a, oh, nice, I got a cloak. Oh, it's a robe. That's a pretty big upgrade, wow. Does it make sense to me? Yeah, it's just like, yeah, like this is like a this is a product of like the government like suing somebody or filing a charge on them. So it's like if the government lets that happen, I think this is an example of you know, the government being an agent for you know, large companies to exploit people. That's for Femu. Thanks, dude. I'm pretty happy about it. I'm mainly happy because I don't have to ever do it again. That's how long I farmed them out. It said people create characters that look like them, yet you play a gnome while being tall IRL. Curious? Yeah. Oh my god, I did the same thing. I think Draka is so stupid. Every time I see her, it makes me mad. It's because she's a woman. You know there's like probably 5 people in the chat that are like, oh my god, I can't believe you said that. Paragraphs incoming, yeah. But like realistically, like the only important thing Draka ever did in the story was die. She has like no relevance at all. Like her character is pretty boring. Like imagine how much better Maldraxxus would be if it was Alexandros Mograine. Or like even Lady Vosh I think would be better. Like Draka is like the least interesting of all of them. She's so boring. It's like the barely got any Mograine. Yeah, like Mograine is a much better story than any of them because it's like Mograine dedicated his entire life to fighting and destroying the undead, and then he wakes up and he's one of them. Like that sounds like a much more interesting story than fucking whatever Draka was. She was only cool in the Covenant anime feature they released pre-Shadowlands. I thought she was boring in that too. Dude, imagine if they had like a scene of, you know, fucking at the beginning it was like Alexandros Mograine with like the fucking Lordaeron theme playing or like that Patrick the Pierce song playing. And he's fucking like just evaporating like just waves and waves of undead zombies. And, you know, it's like him as the Ashbringer, and then, you know, it shows him being betrayed by his son and killed. And then he wakes up after he kills all these these like evil undead, and he's surrounded by them. And he's one of them now. Like that's such a much more interesting story than Draka Blood and Honor. Like who gives a fuck about that? Shut up. You're so boring. Get out of the story. Like yeah, Lillian Voss is awesome. Even like Vosh is interesting too because, you know, it would be the second time that she kind of had to, I guess to a degree, switch sides. Alright, let's go. Mount. Give me the mount. Give me the mount. Give me the mount. Come on. Alright, we got one more character to do it on. Offering for the SJW gods. Well, like, I think they could have done Vosh, but she's like, I mean, she's a female too. It would have been better. I just think it was stupid. Aiden Ross doing knee date for Andrew Tate. That's smart. Is he grateful for Ficus? Yeah.
Our forces require aid. All must serve the call of the Necrolords.
The Chivy packs is equal to Satanic pack equals cringe. I do think that it's true. Like, I think that there's an element of truth to it, where you do have like people that want to. I guess I'll just do these here, and then I'll go over to Porthia. People that want to subvert media and make the media reflect their worldview rather than make good media, or they view that any media that doesn't reflect their worldview is bad media or bad art. Like, I absolutely think that that happens.
We stand together against the darkness. Marwalker, Hallmark Adrestes brings grim tidings from Bastion. You are needed in Oribos at once.
This is great, by the way. Whenever Blizzard added this,
We will face whatever comes.
you just click the button, it's done. Would you do a sit down with Andrew Tate? Yeah, I would actually. I'd be curious to talk to him. Activities for woke culture and everything is so unproductive. I think to a lot of people, like, people just don't want to have their media influenced by people that they feel have a secondary motive. Because it's like people want to have like escapism, and yeah, that they don't want to have to deal with any of that stuff. The intention of the writer is just making stuff up. It's confirmation bias. Well, I think to a lot of people it is confirmation bias, you're right. But to a certain extent, like, people are gonna just
I will aid you as best I can.
okay, this one's it's good, right? That's good. Alright, let me make a group. Why talk with Tate? He's a confirmed sex trafficker? No, he's not, because if he was, he'd be in jail. Like, I mean, you don't have to make things up. I mean, there are plenty of bad things that he's done and said already. Like, you don't have to make up extra stuff that's
The
like,
Necrolords march on the altar of domination.
like, what are you
Join
doing?
us and lead the charge.
He was in Romania, he was investigated and found guilty. Well, why isn't he in jail then? Like, if he's like, I'm not going to believe this unless, like, I have a tremendous amount of evidence. There's no extradition. So he was found guilty in Romania of so like what you're saying is he was found guilty in Romania of trafficking, and the US or wherever else he was at won't extradite him to Romania. Talking dog shit, Romania has extradition. Yeah, like, that's bullshit. Romania falls under Interpol, so there are extradition. Yeah, I don't believe that. I just, like, it just sounds stupid as fuck to me. It's about Eastern Europe, what happened to peel off? Yeah, true, I don't know. Oh shit. There we go. I always see one article about it. It doesn't seem like a legitimate news source. Yeah, so it's just trash. Anyway, so what I was saying before was, let's wait for everybody to get here.
Always ready for battle.
Get all these quests and get started. Hopefully I get my mount here.
Meet me in Perdition Hold when you are done. The Mothworm tremble at
I don't know, he probably could be like taking a mental health break, just relaxing. Like, it's good to take time off the internet and just do your own thing. Everybody make sure you pick up one of the souls so we can get all 4 of them done in one run. In like one pop, you know? So I think that's how it works. Yeah, everybody pick up your own soul. So we have 4. Time out for a message quoting Biden. Let's talk about how Biden rubbing. That's weird, man. Get out of here. Okay, so do we have all of them yet? All right, let's get started. That's where those burritos come from. It's probably because of the Hunter Biden stuff. Like, apparently 4chan got into the guy's laptop, and so he had like a bunch of stuff. Like, I mean, it seems pretty obvious to me Hunter Biden is a very troubled man. Crackhead? Yeah, I mean, this game PoE. I've been thinking about playing PoE a lot recently, actually. It's a crackhead sex deck. Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, to a certain extent. Damn, that shit was E motherfucking Z. There it is, boys. Let's go. It's like, I don't know. Like, how much, like, let me ask you guys a question, because, like, I'm kind of torn on this. It's like, how much of it is an indictment of somebody's character if their kid is like that much of a fuck up? Like a crackhead, he's like making all these videos, he's like hooking up with like hookers and stuff. Like, I feel like it's not, like, they're not unrelated, but also like you have to take into account like his dad's been in like politics for a long time, so like it probably affected his son, and it probably fucked his son up a lot. So it's like, how much of that is like really his dad's like bad parenting, and how much of it is just an outcome of, you know, the lifestyle that creates? No correlation? I don't think you can say no correlation. Oh, wrong button. Oops. Yeah, I don't think no correlation is fair. Oh, Biden's 52, come on. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing, is like, he's also a grown man. That's an excuse. Yeah, and so, like, I don't know, it's a shitty situation for, I think, for him to be in. Shows how insane both political parties in 2022. Well, I don't know, I mean, I think like an average person, like, this is kind of like how I see it, at least. I think a lot of people see it this way, but maybe not. Is like, if your kid is a crackhead and he's like constantly hooking up with hookers and he's recording himself doing crack without a shirt on constantly, like, this probably to a certain extent is an outcome of bad parenting.
How goes the fight?
Like, this is probably, at least to a certain extent, an outcome of bad parenting. Like, I'm not saying it's a guarantee, I'm not saying it's 100%, but it's probably an outcome. But the thing is, like, there's a lot of like other reasons for that. Like, didn't his brother die, Beau Biden, from like brain cancer or some shit like that? And then like his dad, like growing up, had a bunch of problems. Yeah, and so it's like, you can't just like, yeah, and the mom, like, yeah, so it's like this guy, like, you look at it like from like, you know, this is his life, right? Like, his dad's this like rich politician and he's like super successful. Like, I mean, whether you like Biden or not, you have to admit, like, Biden is very successful and one of the most well-known politicians in America, and he has been for like almost an entire half century. So he's tremendously successful, and like, you know, his son isn't successful at all. His son's basically a loser. And you know, like, his fucking brother died, his mom died. Like, he's just got basically like maybe his dad and like a few other people. Like, that really sucks, man. Like, you think about it from his perspective, right? Like, what's it like? What is his life like? Like, how would that make somebody feel? Probably really bad. And like, also like probably having to deal with like all of the stress of being a you know, a kid of somebody who's like really famous. Sorry, being rich. Well, I mean, like, if being rich really made the difference, then, you know, his mom and brother wouldn't be dead. You can't get around that. Stress of being super rich. Well, it's not being super rich. Like, he's not super rich. His dad's super rich. Like, it's not his accomplishments at all. He's just a loser. And then also, like, his dad's also constantly talking about how great his other son was, which is true. Like, his other son was like, wasn't he like a war hero and really successful and just like in general like a good guy? That sucks, man. He's on boards and sells art. Yeah, but like, I mean, do you think that he feels like he earned that, or do you think that like deep down inside he knows it's just because of his dad? Because I think that's what it is. He knows it's just because of his dad. All I'm saying is that, like, once you understand, like, is this guy Mun? Just let me know whenever you're ready. We'll start. That's a lot of conjecture. Is it though? I mean, like, I feel like it's not as much conjecture as people would make it out to be. I really don't think that this is conjecture that much at all. I feel like it makes sense. Is you up to rails, family rents property out, not worried about making a living? Yeah. Like, I know there's plenty of people that, like, you know, being rich is the worst thing that happened to them, or growing up rich is the worst thing that happened to them. Like, I have a friend of like my dad's, and like his daughter, like, we obviously grew up together. She's like a few years younger than me, and it's like, you know, they grew up like upper middle class, right? They had a good amount of money. They weren't like super rich like Biden or anything like that, but, you know, they'd buy her a car whenever she was like 16, you know, like all that kind of stuff, right? And what ended up happening is, I mean, she just went off the rails and got into like heroin, and it just was really, really, really bad. And so it's like growing up that way was probably the worst thing that could have ever happened to her. Part 16, that's Giga Rich. I think that, again, it's not Giga Rich, but it's wealthy for sure. What about the worst thing? Well, like, it's the worst thing that happened to her. I'm not saying it's the worst thing that could have happened to her. I mean, she could have been murdered. I mean, like, that's like, that's obviously worse, you know what I mean? But that's what it is. It's not a rich problem, it's a rich parents problem. I think there's a lot of things that, like, are outcomes of having like super rich parents or super affluent parents like Biden, or like to a lesser extent like her. Is that, like, if you have like really affluent and like rich parents, the odds are that they are probably affluent and rich because they're working all the time and doing stuff all the time, and so they don't have a lot of time to spend around with you.
Creatures serve the jailer. We will grind them into dust.
Especially, yeah, a rich politician, exactly. Alright, give me the mount. Come on, please. Come on, what was it? Where's the mount? Where's it? Oh, fuck! Guys, we didn't get it. It didn't drop. We'll have to do it again on all of our characters. I can't wait. Actually, I guess I could just go do it on... Fuck it, I'm gonna do it on my other characters. Like, I don't care, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it 2 more times. I'm gonna do it on my Paladin, because I forgot this isn't Zackrawrr exclusive. I'm dumb, I totally didn't even think of that. Something about just being rich or poor. Well, it's like... And I think that a lot of, like, poor kids have this problem, but, like, what I'm saying is that I think, like, to some extent it can be a horseshoe, where, like, you know, like, really poor parents don't have a lot of time to spend with their kids, and I think rich parents might not either. I think people, like, they go through... They try so hard to figure out, like, why these people's problems aren't real problems or whatever, but, like, I can guarantee you that there are plenty of people that could do that to you in your situation, and it wouldn't make you feel good either. I think everybody's problems are going to be personal to themselves. They're real problems to them. Yeah, yeah. So excuse, don't have your time for your kids, don't have kids, have zero sympathy for Apple's parents. Well, I mean, it's not about having, like, sympathy, it's about, like... I don't know. I think. Okay, we've got to go back over there.
Why would anyone walk anywhere?
It does nothing to do with, like, sympathy or anything like that. It's just this is what's happening. We're gonna do it too. I've got 2 more characters. It's not a competition, everyone's got issues, yeah. And all I'm saying is, like, I mean, there was, like, some, like, I feel like it would be really, really stressful as a kid to grow up whenever your parent is, like, some, like, really rich politician that's, like, super well known. And, like, he's always, like, under the microscope. And, you know, like, he's really famous, and so, like, everybody knows you in context of that. Like Obama's kids? Yeah, exactly. Like, I bet that would be really, really stressful. Yeah, people probably treat you different. It's just, like, completely affects you growing up. We have got 1 more spot if somebody else wants to join for this. I guess I have all the quests already, so I'm gonna go over there now. No kids from OnlyFans girls. I think everybody has their own problems. Definitely grab the same if some rich person's kid, way different. I think everybody's always a product of their environment. It just makes sense.
Have a duty. There is much to be done.
Okay, let's head on over there. Actually, let me vendor some stuff before I do that.
We press on.
Oh, these are really annoying. Click so fast in group finder, mass fail Vicus keyboard mechanics beyond me. It's because I don't really know where the keys on the keyboard are. Like, I never learned where the keys are on the keyboard. I know that might sound like really, like, it might not make sense to you, but I actually have no idea where the keys are on the keyboard. Like, if you like put a blank keyboard I probably wouldn't even be able to put 5 keys there. Like, I only know how to type words, and I only know it with, like, muscle memory.
The Necrolords march on the altar of domination.
WASD? I couldn't even do WASD. I don't know where A... I only know W is forward. And I only know that thinking about it. Well, I guess I might know S is, yeah, S key is like backpedaling. Yeah, I know that one. Don't you use WSD to move? Yeah, I do. I just... it's completely second nature to me. Like, I don't even know that I'm doing it. Oops. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, great, I'm dazed. Thank you. Why? Okay, there we go. Yeah, like, I straight up don't know where any of the keys are on the keyboard. I can just type. That's all. I only know it on, like, some weird, like, fucking, like, hidden instinctual level. Thank you.
Always ready for battle.
Yeah, I know it sounds like really, really stupid. And that's that's because it is really, really stupid. But that I'm not kidding. Yes, I don't remember passwords. Yeah, I don't know what any of my passwords is. I don't know what any of my passwords are, but I can type all of them in. Everybody get like one of the souls. Go get a soul. So we can just like one tap this. There's another one over here. No, that's weird, yeah. Yeah, it's entirely muscle memory. Actually, I guess I'll take Growl off. I don't need Growl. They have a password manager or something similar? No. You can grab 4 souls yourself. Is that really true? I didn't know that. I thought you had to do one at a time. Are we done? We beat it? Yeah, we did. Nice. Andrew Tate. Yeah, the thing is, like, I'll watch all the Andrew Tate stuff tomorrow. It'll be funny to look at. I think that people get really mad about it, but there's a lot of guys out there that really like Andrew Tate. And they like what he says. And it doesn't really matter, like, how many, holier than thou like Reddit or Twitter posters there are. Like, these guys don't give a fuck what they think. They're gonna think whatever they want, and that's it. Did you guys get credit for this one? Don't kill it yet. Credit? Yeah, I did. Nice. Good job. Hopefully I get it this time. Just a couple videos. Now I'm investing in my YouTube. I've got to cleanse it. Yeah, I was gonna watch some of his YouTube videos and kind of see what the guy's about, but I just honestly I don't really care that much. Like, it's not that much of a thing to me. You can't cancel culture somebody who's combat ready. Yeah.
Greetings, my friend.
Ice train? No, never.
Look, calm. Drink, calm.
So Greece trying to bank off new persona. Is his personality now? I think that there are a lot of people who agree with people like Andrew Tate, and they like the fact that these guys are saying the things that they've always, you know, in their mind known to be true. It's really popular. That was a fucking easy GG. Nice job, guys. Fight an insult. The thing is, like a lot of what Andrew Tate says, like, I think that whenever he's talking about things that a guy should do for himself, I think that these are generally, like, not that bad. Like, he's not saying anything bad, like, from what I've seen. But the real problem is whenever, like, he's talking about, like, how a guy should interact with a girl or how he should treat a girl. Like, that's really what's contentious. Everything else is kind of whatever. Yeah, I don't have any problem with, like, him saying, like, guys should work out and, you know, don't be a pussy and, you know, take accountability for, like, what you do and who you are and shit like that. Like, I think that's important. What does he say that's wrong? I think the idea that, like, women are, like, fundamentally unfit or, like, less able to do business, I find this to be reductive, and I think it's stupid. And also, you know, like, the main thing that I really had a problem with, like, more than anything, was, like, the implication of, like, violence in, like, that one video. Like, I think that if there's ever, if like physical violence is ever even on the table whenever you're talking about, like, how to deal with, like, and this is with women too, right? Like, if you think slapping a guy is ever acceptable, you're just a piece of shit. You're just a piece of shit, and I hope that nobody listens to you ever. And it's the same thing with, like, guys treating women that way or anything. It's never, yeah, it's just simply never okay. Like, I'm not gonna go and, like, if there's two people and, like, they have some, like, weird dysfunctional fucking relationship, like, I don't want to get in the middle of it, right? Like, it's not my place, it's not my life. But in terms of, like, people giving out advice like that, that's different. So just emotional ranting, normal, averagely good advice. Yeah, exactly. Because I think that, like, nobody would listen to him. Nobody would listen to him if, like, everything that he said was wrong. So there's clearly some hidden truth that resonates with a certain amount of people. Some people on the platform, he's a god of toxic masculinity. Yeah, the problem is, like, there are a lot of people that just disagree with you, and once enough people disagree with you, what you think is true isn't true anymore. Like, that's what happens. I think that there's a lot of people that don't really realize like how much of a minority opinion they have. There are a lot of guys that love the stuff that Andrew Tate and people like that are saying. They love it. Same with people like Jordan Peterson or Joe Rogan, who, you know, you go on Twitter and you think that these people are just like fucking, you know, the laughing stock, but the reality is that they're massively successful multi-millionaires, and they're influencing the culture in a tremendous way. And it's not about like whether like your approval of it is just simply beside the point. It doesn't even matter. Okay, here we go. You see a judge who can and can't be on the platform. Well, all I'm saying is that like if enough people start believing the other thing, they're going to be saying why are you on the platform? That's my point. Oh, I got a legendary thing. Cool. All right, here we go. Nope. All right, I got one more chance. I could probably go and do it on my rogue, but I'd have to get a covenant first, I think. I'm so ignorant to see why he's not popular. Well, what I'm saying is that I think people live in too much of a start skip to go to Korthia thing. Yeah, there you go. I think they live in a bit of a fantasy world. Yeah, it's an echo. Yeah, it's an echo chamber, and I think unironically a lot of social media is an echo chamber. Because what happens is that all of the people that have these opinions get banned, and then once enough people get banned, then they make their own space, whether it's on like YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or somewhere else, and it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. Because the problem is like once somebody has their own space and they don't have to be accountable to you, then they're going to be 10 times worse. So like instead of trying to like rein in people that are like a little bit extreme, you alienate them from the culture, and then they just go off the rails. Do you run the Asmongold TikTok? No, I don't.
My master did say to serve everyone.
Whatever, create an echo chamber. I think everybody does on their own. Basically rules out bad ideas because they all have a space to be protected. Well, the problem is that like once enough people have a bad idea, then it becomes not bad because so many people believe it, it's just normalized. Trump, social media, Truth Social. Now we have to hear about dumb stuff he says less often, so that's a win. It is for now, but the thing is with Trump is like he was just so... He was like so outrageous that that's what happened. The belligerent, yeah, I mean like that's the thing is like he constantly like undermined himself like so many times. Okay. Let's knock all these out, then I'll make the group.
brings grim tidings from Bastion. You are needed in Oribos at once.
This is great. Enraged on January 6th was the last straw for me. Swing Dom ruined his legacy. I don't know. I mean, like, I think that if he tries to run again, people aren't really going to take it seriously. I think it'll be interesting if it happens, though. No win by a landslide? No, I don't think so. I think that there are a lot of people, like, this is what I see on Twitter, is that there are a lot more people that like people like DeSantis more than Trump now. And it makes sense, to be honest with you. So I think Trump is he's just always going to be a wild card, but I don't think he's going to win an election or anything like that. DeSantis isn't going to leave Florida yet. Well, all I'm saying is that conservatives, I think in general, I think this is not really true. Just with if people want to join for this assault, we have some more slots. It's true for pretty much everybody. They love it whenever there's somebody who is pretty much like autocratic that gets what they want and does what they want. And so I think a lot of people, like, what they like about DeSantis is that he basically has a lot of the same views that I think Trump would probably have, but he makes them into laws. And I think that's kind of what a lot of people are frustrated with Trump about, is that, like, he would tweet about it or complain about stuff, but it wouldn't really happen. It's not president's duty to pass laws, though. Yeah, but I mean, like, that's not the way that people see it. Because there's, like, a lot of, like, baggage and stuff like that with, like, Trump making sexual comments about his own daughter and stuff like that. Like, there's not as much stuff like that about DeSantis, so it's a much cleaner sell. Like, people don't have to feel grimy about it as much. So I think it's fucking weird. It doesn't really, like, I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter. It's yeah, that's all in the past to me. I don't give a shit. But what I'm saying is that I think that a lot of people did think that was weird. And you know, if you bring somebody with, like, those same ideas that's not a fucking, like, psycho, then yeah, it's going to be much more effective. DeSantis is more dangerous because he's more extreme. No, that's why people like him. It's the same reason why people like Bernie Sanders or AOC. You know, they're very unsatisfied with, like, how the world is, so they want somebody who's extremely extreme because they feel like their problems are extreme. So they want somebody who will, you know, treat them as if that's legitimate, for better or for worse. Too many conservatives falling down the strongman rabbit hole. I think there are, you know, a certain type of liberals that like people like Stalin for the same reason. I don't think it's a conservative exclusive problem. We get it? Alright, we're good. Let's go do the other ones. Doesn't appealing to only a small extremist group of voters bad when being president? Not necessarily. I mean, it depends on like, depends on what you're saying. Okay, let's get this guy down. Oh, I think we need to kill more of these things too. Bunch of the random mobs. I better fucking get this mount. Please give me the mount. Please give me the fucking mount. Girdle of the Death Speaker. Oh shit. I've never seen that before. Oh, I need to turn this one in. What are your thoughts on the VTuber streamers? I think VTubing's fine. The thing is, like, there's like a very small subset of like VTubers that kind of play into like a silly like underage schoolgirl persona, but I don't really think any of the ones on Twitch do, and I think it's really kind of a it's not really a big thing. It's kind of like people treat it like people treat problems like on Twitch, right? It's like, oh, you know, it's all girls in bikinis, but you go and you look and it's just like one girl in a bikini and like 5,000 people are watching. Meanwhile, like, you know, 200,000 people are watching some CSGO tournament and not even thinking about that. So, like, I don't think it's an actual big thing. But yeah, I think it makes sense why people like VTubers. I think VTubing will become more popular too, just over time. It's degenerate. I don't really see why VTubing is like fundamentally degenerate. Yeah, I don't really agree with that. These childlike VTubers push the male part when actually sexualizing it. I don't think it's as big as people make it out to be. Like, it's a very small subset of like a handful of people that are creepy that even the other people in the community think are creepy. It's not like this is some big, you know, hidden thing that, you know, people are just like secretly okay with. That's not really true.
Only the strong survive.
Signal the advance.
It's just that, like, since it's really bad, it gets more attention. Sexualize VTubers. I think people, like, is it like degenerate to sexualize like anime characters? Like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, kind of it is. It's pretty weird, but I don't know. I don't think it's really a big deal. I think in general, like, I have the same viewpoint on that as I do with like pretty much everything else, where it's like, yeah, it's weird, but like I don't think I have the right to tell them you can't do this. You know, it's like you have the right to be a fucking weirdo. We're waiting on these two guys, trying to kill them until they're here. VTubers provide no content. They play and don't interact with viewers. The levels big streamers do. I don't want people to watch them. Well, maybe it's because those other... Have you ever thought that, like, maybe the other viewers think that the VTubers do interact with them on that level? You know, like, they get more value out of it than maybe you do? And like that's not why you're a why that's why they're a viewer and you're not. Okay, let's just go do the other one. I don't know where the other guy is. I don't know why he's not here. What about furries? I unironically have nothing against furries. Like, the only time that I have anything against furries is if they try to, you know, use, like, types of, like, furry stuff and, like, try to get it as, like, a Trojan horse into, like, kids' content, you know? That's the only thing that's bad. Everything else about that is totally fine. If somebody wants to jerk off to a anthropomorphic dog, this is not my problem. We'll go back. Let's go back and kill the other guy again for our hunter friend here, or whichever one of the hunters wasn't there. You see it miss banner quest? No, it's fine, bro. Don't worry about it. Not your problem, but it is a problem. But like, why is it, like, who's it a problem to? Problem to me? Yeah, but like, why is your problem a problem to anybody else except you?
These vile creatures serve the jailer. We will grind them into dust.
I'm just gonna fuck my dog. Oh, when they do that, let me know and I'll be against that too, okay? Yeah, I'm not a fan of dog fuckers. Not that special. People definitely agree with it being a problem. Yeah, but like, I agree with you. I think, all right, I'll do it on my fucking the other guy. I might as well, the rogue. It'll just take me a minute. Like, there are a lot of people that have a problem with like gay people. There are a lot of people that they don't like gay people. Why do they not like gay people? I mean, like, really, who gives a fuck? Why? But yeah, they're not fans of gay people, and it just doesn't really matter what they think, though, right? Because if they don't like something, it's just really of no consequence to anyone else. Like, I mean, gay people can still get married and, you know, like, all that stuff. So it's like there can be a lot of people that don't like something, and it doesn't matter. For now, I don't think they're gonna get rid of gay marriage. I feel like abortion probably. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I don't think they're going to get rid of gay marriage. I find it unlikely. Underestimating Clarence Thomas. I don't know. I mean, maybe. Oh, I should have Hearthstoned over there. Prince openly said he's against the idea of it. I would need to actually read what was said. Given a chance, certain states will go for undoing gay rights, but if it stays federal level, then it's fine. Yeah, I think that it will, but I mean, who knows? Like, this is just my guess. Point, like, I mean, I'm like, this is like completely not even part of what I was trying to say at all. So like, the thing I was trying to say is that, like, just because you have a problem with something, most of the time no one really cares. It's really of no consequence to anybody. Okay, so taking to see. All right, so I have this done. News in Oribos. Okay, so I just need to go through Korthia. Where's the Korthia portal? That's Zareth Mortis, but where's Korthia? It's not there at all. You gotta unlock it at Bolvar, but I just went to Bolvar. See this one?
Come forward and be judged.
It's nothing.
I will consider your words.
You gotta do Covenant Hall first. Let me try Covenant Hall. Looks like you're riding some kind of mystic sperm. Yeah, it's about right, actually. Why does everyone hate Korthia? It was just a shitty zone. I think the music sucks too. I think that's a big reason why people don't like it. Sounds crazy, but I think that's why.
I knew you would return.
Oh, it's over here.
Your skills will lead us to victory.
Dark, gloomy, and dull. Yeah.
Always ready for battle. Come, mortal.
I think I have to go through this first.
Necrolords, true defenders of Maldraxxus.
You're gonna have to take it on Aiden's tree. Dude, I'm not gonna worry about that, man.
We now hold this sanctum, thanks to the deeds of this mortal who stands with our covenant. Though the Primus is long
Like, I'll probably
been
watch
absent
some of the
from
clips
his
for it
soul.
tomorrow.
The more Walker embodies the virtues he instilled in the five houses.
Alright, here we go.
How goes the honor of the Blade Sword? Step forward, mortal, and raise your rune blade. Our covenant grows strong. Victory for Maldraxxus. Victory
None.
for
It's a
the
great honor to
Shadowlands.
wield the power of the Primus.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
Do not squander this opportunity,
Shut up, bitch.
Maw Walker.
Within you lies the courage.
Are you still playing Path of Exile? Not right
and
now.
guile to conquer your rivals. Unto you I bestow this power. Defender of Maldraxxus.
How goes the fight? For Praxis.
Okay.
Or Akarat.
Skip through all of that. Okay, great. I don't know if I have to do soul binds or not, but I assume that I do. I'm not sure. Dragonfight Alpha comes out. How long do you think you'll stream it? I don't know, for a while. I'll go look at all the zones and everything like that. I mean, like, it's not going to be like a huge thing. But yeah, I mean, I'll do it for sure.
Quite exciting.
Okay. Okay, that's done.